Alright, ready for our day in the Keweenaw. Heading down into Houghton from our hotel on top of the hill. See Hancock across the canal there. We're going to go up on top and check out the Quincy mine first. We got a day of looping around, waterfalls, Brockway Mountain Drive. Just kind of messing around up in the Keweenaw, seeing what there is to see. Been a long time since we've been up there, so weather looks great. Gonna be an enjoyable day. Not along for the ride. Alright, next up, this really cool lift bridge here. In the wintertime, the upper deck is down here and the lower deck is filled with snow. There's a snowmobile trail across here, which is pretty darn cool. And we get these wonderful steel grates. Just let them roll. Let it wander a little bit. Do its thing. All good. Just booked a tour at the Quincy mine. Come check that out later this afternoon. Kind of got it for our end of the day, so we'll go do some waterfalls and hang out and do some other things first. But 2.25 hours, you spend an hour underground at level 7 of the mine, which it goes much, much deeper than that based on the map we were looking at there, but 43 degrees underground. So yeah, ought to be interesting. Apparently it's full of information, so always fun to go do something different. Looking across at Houghton over there. We're going to drop back down into Hancock here, top off with gas, and go find some waterfalls.
Exit toward Lake Linden, then merge onto Michigan 26 East.
Lake Wyndham's 26 North. That got me. I'm looking at the bridge and we would have been going back to the other side. The old dredge there back over my shoulder. So we're headed north up the Keweenaw. Decided to skip the first waterfall opportunity there. We're going to go up and check out Brockway Mountain Drive. Work our way back down to Eagle Falls, maybe back up to Kappa Harbor for lunch. We'll see how long things take here. But bright sunshiny morning, nice time to go check out the lookouts on top of the mountain. Getting into some interesting terrain here now. Yeah, this is the section of road I remembered that was like a tunnel of trees. Very cool. It never fails when you get to the best section of road with nice curves. You come up on somebody that's pokey. What a beautiful chunk of road, though. Smooth, just rolls and curves. Trees hanging over the road. Simply awesome. here in Copper Harbor. Beautiful little spot. Working our way up Brockway Mountain Road. This will be a putt-putt road, pretty rough, but should be some awesome views from up here. Had a nice iced coffee right on the harbor in Copper Harbor. Very pleasant stop. It's the lookout on top of Brockway Mountain, overlooking Copper Harbor. Wow, what a view. Simply spectacular. There's Lake Superior. On the west side of the Keweenaw now. You got water all the way across to Minnesota from here. Bet you there's days when the waves really rock and roll with that much fetch. Still working our way south along the western edge of the Keweenaw, heading down towards Eagle Harbor and Eagle River. Beautiful roads in here, in nice shape, just kind of sweep and roll. Motorcycle paradise. Oh, and the scenery's not half bad either. Lake's starting to rock and roll pretty good out there. Nice stiff breeze today. This is the Great Sand Bay. This is Jacobs Falls. We had a brief stop at Jacobs Falls. Beautiful little falls right next to the road. It was way up into the hillside, but not too easy to hike up in there, so we didn't crawl up in there to see the upper reaches of it, but hopefully got some good video of it we'll share here. Next up, Eagle River, just a few miles down the road. We got Eagle River Falls and some lunch. This is Eagle River Falls. Right in the town of Eagle River. On the bridge. No hiking required. But this one's epic when you get some spring runoff in here. Kind of winding our way still down along the east shore of the peninsula. Down almost to the canal now. Gonna wind back towards Hancock. Looking for a place to chill out for a little bit. We've still got about 40 minutes till we need to be there for our tour. That's the tour of the Quincy mine, if you didn't catch it earlier in the video. Looking forward to that. It should be fun. Well, something a little different. Beautiful road along the water here. Beautiful ride up in the Keweenaw. Roads are in great shape up there. Windy, twisty, smooth. Scenery spectacular. Enjoyable day. Tomorrow we're getting up and heading for Rhinelander. We do so via the Porcupine Mountains and Lake of the Clouds and other scenic twisty roads. Be sure to take you along for the ride. Coming up to the Quincy mine. Gonna take a tour up here. 2.25 hours and an hour underground in the mine, so should be interesting. Catch you all tomorrow. We survived.